Get ready for Real Estate Best Buys, brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro, with your hosts, Jeff Tamburillo, Sandy Pastor, and Jeff Popick. Buying, selling, building, financing. Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff have decades of professional service in all things real estate. And now, it's time for Real Estate Best Buys.
Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to this week's program of Real Estate Best Buys. This is the place to come every week to find out the very best buys out there in real estate. I'm Jeff Popick.
I'm Jeff Tamburillo.
And good morning, Sandy Pastor.
And again, we come here every week and bring you the very best buys. This is kind of a common theme we're talking about every week now. Some of the lower end inventory is vanishing. Sandy, you just talked about the high end now. You're seeing some interesting trends here.
Yeah, well, last week we talked about maybe coming with some specifics as to what you could have bought it for last year versus what it is this year. And I know we all have some of that, but in just, scanning the MLSs, in specific areas, what I found interesting was the price differential seems to be more in the high end than the low end. A lot of the low end is gone. Really low end is just gone.
It's gone.
But in the high end, what you could have bought, a $1 million condo on the beach for last year. I have an example, one in La Park, which is in Park Shore. It's absolutely beautiful building. One sold in last year. This is a 2,600 square foot unit for $1 million. The closest listing, similar size, same building. We've got one at 1.395 and 1.495. And I saw that in several of the buildings, throughout the beach. So it's and I also took out some clients from Chicago this week. And if you want anything more than a 2-bedroom, it's hard to find unless you get to the twos.
Did you make them bring you some pizza on the plane?
You know what? They're coming back next week, and they're coming back next week. So I'll send them an email. Great tip, Jeff. Thank you.
You can bring it to the show.
I'll bring it to the show.
Chicago or New York, either place.
There you go. There you go. Well, anyway, but I just found that interesting. The mid-range seems to be, pretty similar, although the inventory is less.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the same thing with condos on Marco. There's a building, the Vintage Bay. There was a penthouse that just about a year ago sold for $304,000, and now there's a penthouse similar, the only one that's now $430,000. So suddenly we've seen that sudden, or I don't know how sudden, but a step up in price.
Well, certainly over the last 12 months or less. And just, it's interesting you said the only one, because that was the other thing I was finding. It's the only one in a particular building. And as you know, certainly on Marco too, every building has its own personality. Oh, yeah. They're all different. So
it's like a whole different city in each building, in each,
I went through and I looked at Cross Creek, which is awesome location. It's bundled golf too. It's a great little community, and it's a very affordable place to actually be as well. And the cheapest condo I found in there, and we had 2 sales in there last year, Sealbridge did, and the cheapest condo was $84,800 listed. And I've got sales last year. They run the entire gamut, all the way from 77 to 128. But the cheapest one is $84,800, and there were 4 sales in here last year under this price point. And from there it goes up all the way up, and all these communities are like that. And the funny part I'm seeing is that everybody knows that one traded for $1 million last year, and they got to get it for $9,050 because they're a predator. And and
it isn't going to happen.
Yeah, it's like that. You should have been the guy that bought $1 million, not And there's only a finite amount of product in every price point and everything, and demographically, there's a whole lot of people that are going to look at this place. At least there's 77 million boomers who control about 80% of the wealth in the country right now. And at some point, the winners.
I thought you controlled 80%.
Oh, God. If I did, I wouldn't be here. I'd pay somebody that's more charismatic to do just say they're me.
That wouldn't be possible.
But you've got 77 million people, and you hit a point in life where the winters just become painful. It's not even, I don't like the snow, and this is gloomy. It gets painful for them. And demographically, we've got, from what I can extrapolate out of the census numbers, we've got quite a run coming here for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. And, we've been talking even about Valencia Country Club.
Right.
A couple of weeks ago, there were a couple homes in there. One was, I think, $189. One was $199. I talked about one of those. Now, $220 is the entry level. Mm-hmm. And there's only a few, and then suddenly we're at $260.
And that's the key. There's only a few.
There's
few. Pebblebrook Lakes is the same way. You look at Village Walk in Naples.
Indigo.
20 units out of almost 1,500 homes in there. 20 for sale. That's nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see.
It's got to be fascinating to be a buyer coming here for the winter, because for a few years you'd come back and they got cheaper. Last year you came back and they were the same price, not that big of a deal. This year you're coming back to, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a struggle for us who have to deal with buyers, and we're trying to marry a buyer and a seller, and some of these buyers just aren't prepared for what's going on right now.
But there are still, as we will talk about during the course of the show and next shows, but really great buys, which is why you need somebody that can scour the inventory, know what's not even in the MLS. I know a lot of times, Jeff, you talk about that on Marco.
Yep.
And you need a really good agent to be able to navigate through the not only woulda, coulda, shouldas, but got to do it now or next year it's going to be more.
Yeah, and I am still seeing on Marco every once in a while. And I don't know if maybe these properties, whether they're usually REOs that are coming on the market and they go pending within a day or two. But I think they're maybe basing their prices on old BPOs, because they are pricing from a couple of months ago. So they are true steals, but then they vanish. So if you folks are looking for the steal, you need to get in touch with one of us, because we are just scouring the market for these properties. And
it's hard to capture value in slow motion.
That's right.
We had a guy, I really like that. I'll call you back next week. Well, don't worry about it. Enjoy your week. But they think, and it wasn't. It was gone within like 6 hours.
Yep, I had that happen this week. So it's.
Well, I had a refreshing call from someone I met yesterday. She called me this morning, and I really am crazy this afternoon. But I said, how about tomorrow morning? She said, how about this afternoon? I really, really, really want to see the property. And you know what? She's really, really right, because it could be gone. So guess who rearranged her schedule to make sure?
It's a very interesting thing to see. And actually, I've been kind of toying with an idea and kind of maybe brainstorm a little bit. My personal philosophy is service is the meaning of life. And I know that sounds kind of funny, but I really believe that. And, there are the real estate professionals this is a service industry. And I think Real Estate Best Buys maybe needs to start some sort of an award, maybe on a monthly basis for the guys out there and the gals out there that are really going above and beyond, whatever that might be. So I've been toying with that idea, and if you folks have any ideas on that, we'd love to get your feedback. But I think that might be a really interesting element to this show, is to start giving awards, and it can be real estate agents, it could be anybody really connected with the industry.
Contractors, it could be title
anybody.
Companies, attorneys, whatever.
And so I just think that's an interesting thing that we need to.
Like a tiara made with REBB on it, on the front of it.
I like that.
And I also thought about going the other way for like the biggest goofball, but I would win every week.
Yeah, no, it'd be me and you splitting each week.
So it wouldn't even be fair, nobody would stand a chance. So so that's something I think need to develop here.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
And so, folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We need to take a break, and we've got plenty of Best Buys to talk about. Stay tuned.
Has foreclosure gotten you down? Do you feel overwhelmed by financial problems? Maybe you just need some direction or guidance. Then let Mark L. Shapiro help you. Since 1992, Mark L. Shapiro and his staff have been dedicated in helping people with personal injury cases, foreclosure defense, short sales, as well as many other real estate matters. Visit us on the web at attorneyshapiro.com or call 649-8050. That's 649-8050. Mark L. Shapiro. Large enough to handle your legal needs, but small enough to care.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples find real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000 anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit BudgetBlinds.com. That's BudgetBlinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
BudgetBlinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. I am Jeff Popick with Marco Island Realty.
I'm Jeff Tamburello with Steelbridge Realty.
And good morning again, Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty.
I think Tamburello needs a little bit more coffee there.
Yeah, I think we all do.
There was
I'm kind of on a pot already, but yeah, I'll take some more.
All right. So when you bring the pizza, folks, bring some coffee. Tamburello can use it. All right. So why don't we just get into some of these deals? We've got a bunch. Tamburello, you want to get us started off here?
Yeah, a condo in Belvisol, bank-owned condo, 3-2, built in 05. This is gated access, pool, clubhouse, fitness center, listed at $59,900. You're about 5 minutes from I-75 where it's at. It's right on the Colonial Corridor, in between 41 and I-75. But we've done a lot of business in here, and these rent well, actually, too. And the location's pretty awesome. $59,900 for a 3-2 condo built in 05.
Wow. I guess there's not much more to say.
No.
Those are those are vanishing.
Yeah, if you'd like to see that, you can give us a call at 239-567-9838.
Sandy.
Okay, normally I start out the week on the beach, but this week I'm going to start out with a 2-2 condo, almost 1,100 square feet, listed at $99,900. This is in Woodmere Lake Club, which is in the Rattlesnake Hammock area. This is a really nice one with the laundry room, lots of storage, eating kitchen, views from the lanai like a park setting, and it is beautiful. But the interesting thing about this one, and I'm seeing this more and more, is that it is a regular sale, but the seller is requiring a pre-qualification letter and or proof of funds. And I'm seeing this a lot, not only in REOs and short sales, but a lot of people are not going to want to do the time and trouble and taking something off the market when it goes pending if they aren't assured that the buyer has the wherewithal to purchase the property at the end of the day. So it's just something to keep in mind, something that all of us realtors should be talking to our clients about, that this is an important element. And I think it's going to get more so as we go along. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing this one, you can give me a call, Sandy Pastor, at 239-595-0714.
All right. And I have a foreclosure on Marco. They are rare these days.
Drum roll.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is not in the Marco MLS. Go figure. And I have seen, and I've sold some of these where sometimes they're listed in Sunshine MLS, which is really the Naples predominantly the Naples MLS. They're not in the Marco MLS, and sometimes they're sleepers, and I've had clients get super deals.
Yep.
It's an interesting phenomenon, and this one also, this is in Sunshine. It is not in the Marco MLS. The address, and this I personally think is a steal. If Tumbarella would lend me some money, I would buy this one personally. I just
if I could find somebody to lend it to me, I'll lend it to you. I'll arbitrage
Can we
it
put
up.
a plea out there? Just send money. This is 318, and I'm serious. I just bought another property, so this one but anyway, it's 318 Grapewood Court. It is the the River area. The price is $415. This is a water direct property. Again, quick access out to the Marco Island River. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with an in-ground pool. I've personally been to the house. It needs a little bit of sprucing up, but I don't think anything major. $415. Honestly, my assessment these days, that really, as a retail number, probably should be closer to $600. That's just the fact, or in my opinion. It's 2,500 square feet under air. Again, 318 Grapewood Court. If you would like to see this one will not be on the market for very long. This will go. My number is 450-3000. That's area code 239. 450-3000. Tumbarella, you got something?
I have a house in Cape Coral. I don't, but have a house in Cape Coral. Gulf access, no bridges, 10 minutes to the river. You can put sailboats and large boats in here. And $219,900. It's a 3.2 built in 85. It's $132 a square foot, which is right in the range of what this stuff trades at. But, a lot of the function of Gulf access is how big of a boat can you put there?
Right.
Because some people, they get a great view, and I've seen one canal where I call it John Boat access, but it's a pretty canal, but, your John Boat and your trolling motor is what's going to go out of the dock there. But the address is 923 Southeast 20th Court in Cape Coral. I don't think this is going to last very long, and if you'd like to see it, you can give us a call at 239-567-9838.
And, I also think, some of these properties are priced so under replacement cost. It's really an amazing phenomenon right now.
We will be lamenting these days in 5 years going, man, I could have bought the Elk County for $20,000, and they're going to see big time shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, and I having gone through the bust and maybe a little bit wiser, I just wonder how long this will last and how sustainable the growth is. But at least for the moment, we are seeing considerable.
You think we've learned anything? We haven't learned a thing. We're going to do the whole thing all over again.
Well, hopefully the three of us have learned something.
The madness of crowds. Well, everybody's seen the bus coming now. Everybody, I called it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I thought we were going to have an 18-month recession in 2006. So, you know what I mean? I was geared up for going back out in the world in 2008.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is, but sorry.
Funny stuff. Okay, we need to take a break. Folks, you are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. We'll be back with more Best Buys right after this. Stay tuned.
Opportunity is knocking. Become a member now. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association was established in November 2003 and is now an industry leader. The Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association has been on the cutting edge of data gathering and analysis of the housing downtrend and foreclosures. Our analysis and trend reporting has made us an expert source for the media and set standards by which the housing market is analyzed and trended within the industry. Our members are real estate investors, real estate agents, title agents, insurance agents, landlords, property managers, wholesalers, rehabbers, note buyers, hedge fund managers, bulk asset purchasers, foreclosure and probate investors, and people just like you who are looking to gain a competitive edge. Our motto is knowledge withheld is knowledge wasted. Join us and check us out on the web at www.swflreia.com. That's www.swflreia.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pasteur, Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. My partner, Pat Burnett, and I want to put our dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call us at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, we can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures. with both buyers and sellers in this specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is our home and our specialty. For a free market report or other information, call us at 239-595-0714.
Coastal Breeze News for a fresh perspective. Distributed free every other week at over 300 locations from Marco Island, Goodland, Isle of Capri, Naples, and Everglades City. Coastal Breeze News is a full-color newspaper with full-length featured stories and award-winning photography. Coastal Breeze News is about the people, places, and events you want to know about. Check out the full calendar of events, comprehensive classified section, and the ever-popular columnists. Winner of 14 awards of excellency from the community papers of Florida and member of the Florida Press Association. Coastal Breeze News is the perfect advertising medium to reach your customers. Coastal Breeze News is locally owned and operated, meaning your advertising dollars stay right here to grow this community. Coastal Breeze News, pick up a copy today for a fresh perspective, and be sure to check out coastalbreezenews.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate Best Buys, talking about some of the deals. Sandy, you want to get us started?
Yeah, let's go back to Pelican Bay. This is a sweetheart of a deal. I think it's in the Crescent community of Pelican Bay, which I think is one of the prettiest and has some of the most personality within the architectural design of it. This is 8429 Abington Circle, Unit 521. It is listed at $599, but it does say seller motivated. This is a 3+ den, 2.5 baths, over 2,200 square feet. And the great thing about this one, you've got an open floor plan and absolutely stunning lakes of the views of the lake. This is a beauty. If you're interested in seeing this one, give me a call, 239-595-0714.
Okay, and actually, every once in a while, I talk about Isle of Capri, which is an interesting spot, kind of between Naples and Marco. I have a condo. Well, I don't, but have a property for sale at the Twin Dolphins. This was just a beautiful building put up, I think, back in 2002. This particular unit is 3,000 square feet under air. It actually comes, and the square footage is not included in what I just said, but it comes with a cabana, which is kind of neat. It's a waterfront cabana that you can use for a den or a retreat, whatever. If your wife throws you out, that's always a nice place to stay. This condo, again, 3,000 square feet, has incredible views of Key Waden Island out to the Gulf of Mexico. Just really an amazing spot. It has 4 balconies, a split floor plan, of course, granite, wood cabinets, GE monogram appliances, the whole 9 yards, folks. Again, Twin Dolphins on La Peninsula Boulevard and Isle of Capri, and just the views are essentially never ending over there. This one is priced at $600,000, which is really an amazing deal for Twin Dolphins. Have not seen prices like this in a long time over there. So if you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. Tumbarella, you got something?
I got a commercial office condo at 12580 University Drive. This unit is built out, and as you would say, Jeff, it's built out to the nines. I can't get that New York, New Jersey nines on it. But what's awesome about this, it sits right by the Hilton Garden Inn. It is on Summerlin, really near College in Summerlin. You have a built-out space, could be used as medical. And, I mean, impact glass, it's a very, very nice building built in 2007. It's listed at $425, and the owner would finance this with 30% down. They're not looking to be a long-term financing, but they would bridge somebody at a higher rate for up to 3 years.
All right.
So it's in the Charles Schwab building. I mean, it's a very well-known building. And
so do I still have a New York accent?
A little bit.
Really?
When you say to the nines, it comes out.
All right. And not that would be a bad thing, but I grew up in New York and then went to L.A., and it seems to have just kind of morphed into some kind of a strange sound. I don't know that it's necessary. I guess maybe it is identifiable as New York.
Yeah, you speak Marco now.
I speak Marco. Marco, yeah.
I speak Naples, you speak Marco. That's a good thing. And I've got an incredible opportunity in Village Walk, which is off of Vanderbilt Beach Road. This is the Oakmont model, which is a 3+ den, 2.5 baths. It's got the built-in entertainment center. It does not have a pool, but it is on the lake. This one is listed at $289,000, which is amazing, and it is a regular sale. Village Walk was the first DeVosta development in Naples, and it is the poured concrete. When they had that poured concrete, now they're doing concrete block. I've actually owned 6 DeVosta homes, and for the price point, they're built unbelievably well. It's almost 2,000 square feet. It's listed at $289,000, which is amazing. This one is at 4861 San Pablo Court. And of course, the Village Walk, all the walks have the town center with basically you don't have to leave there if you never wanted to leave, with the pools and the swimming and the lakes and the town center and the hair salon, nail salon, car wash, all that stuff. So this is a beauty and an unbelievable walk. This won't be here for sure. If you're interested, give me a call. I'd love to show you this one. It's 239-595-0714.
All right. And I actually have a few deals in Copper Cove. This is a Lennar Homes community. They're building now, and their current inventory, not only do they have them on sale, so to speak, for the month of February, and these you must close in February. So if you are looking for a home that you can close quickly and move in or not, these rise to the level of steals. They have several. Plus, if you call me, and this is an exclusive, in addition to the best pricing you will get a 2.5% rebate. So, on a $300,000 property, what is that? Tomborello, $8,000 or so that you just get back in cash at closing. And they have, I want to say, maybe a dozen of these that this would apply. An example, they have a model that's 2,267 square feet with a pool and spa. We're talking about a brand new product here, folks. Was $339, it's now $312. Another one they have is a 3,200 square foot house with a pool and spa with a lake view. Was $374, now $365, and you do get that 2.5% back to you in your pocket. This is amazing, but this is exclusive. You've got to give me a call. I'm Jeff Popick with Marco Island Realty. Do not wait, folks. This is amazing. Copper Cove is a great spot, centrally located between Marco and Naples. My number is 239-450-3000, 239-450-3000, and you got to call me for that 2.5%. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. This is the place for Real Estate Best Buys. We're going to take a break and come right back. Stay tuned.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Budget Blinds, making a dramatic impact on the look of your home with fabulous new window coverings. But why does choosing window coverings always seem such a daunting task? Well, relax. We're Budget Blinds, and we'll bring the showroom to you. Whether you want plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, our friendly, knowledgeable consultants will help you every step of the way. We'll do the measuring, remove your old blinds, offer temporary shades, and install your new window treatments, all at no cost. And because Budget Blinds has been the nation's largest window treatment retailer for 20 years, we carry the very latest styles from the biggest names, plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty. Best value, best service, best quality, all with your budget in mind. Why would you go anywhere else?
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit BudgetBlinds.com. That's BudgetBlinds.com. Or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Are you facing foreclosure? Has your lender sold your mortgage or lost the note? Even if you didn't make your mortgage payments, you may have the rights that can prevent foreclosure. Defending your foreclosure and knowing your rights may give you leverage to modify your existing loan, avoid a deficiency judgment, avoid a foreclosure on your credit history, or provide you the time necessary to get back on your feet financially. You need an attorney that has foreclosure defense experience, not just some referral service. The law office of Mark L. Shapiro, PA, has handled hundreds of foreclosure defense cases and has represented foreclosure defense clients since 1992. If you would like to speak with an experienced foreclosure defense attorney, call Mark L. Shapiro, PA at 239-649-8050. That's 239-649-8050.
Attention, Southwest Florida realtors and investors. When you need a home inspection, call Stengel Home Inspections at 239-357-8622. Stengel Home Inspectors specialize in the detection of Chinese and defective drywall, as well as proof of remediation. Stengel's non-invasive X-ray technology can check virtually every drywall board in the house without cutting holes. You also get a same-day detailed report that's easy to read with a yes or no to defective drywall. Not just a report that vaguely states no evidence of. And when you order Stengel's complete home inspection, you'll get a free termite inspection performed by SPM Pest Control, as well as a half-price wind mitigation inspection. Stengel Home Inspections offers competitive rates and superior customer service. When you absolutely want the best, call Stengel Home Inspections at 239-357-8622. That's 239-357-8622. Or visit StengelHomeInspections.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Good morning, folks. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate best buys. I'm Jeff Popick.
I'm Jeff Tamburello.
And Sandy Pastor.
And we come together every week, literally every single week, even during the holidays. We have no life. So, Tamburello, what do you got?
I got a 4.2 with an in-ground pool in Lehigh Acres, built in 1986, 1,932 square feet under air on a half acre. Needs work, missing the AC system, kitchen appliances. You know, your kind of standard looted REO. Listed at $75,000. I mean, this thing fixed up would rent somewhere near, as big as it is on a half acre, I bet you could breach somewhere 900 to maybe 1,050 a month. I mean, it actually would cash flow.
So it's an actual investment.
But for a family with looking for a home, I mean, you've got a 4.2 with an in-ground pool on a half acre, where you fence the half acre, you can throw little people out in the backyard and get out of the house.
Or puppies.
Yeah, and Southwest Florida is affordable again. It's incredible.
Address is 1100 8th Avenue in Lehigh Acres. If you'd like to see it, you can give us a call at 239-567-9838.
All right, Sandy, what do you have?
Got one that's back on the market in Monterey, which is a little gem neighborhood, beautiful neighborhood in Naples. This is at 7649 Ponte Verde Way. It's 3+ den, 3.5 baths, over 2,700 square feet. This one, again, has got the long lake view, which is absolutely beautiful. The den has the custom floor-to-ceiling bookcases and lots of room for work, or you could make it into yet another bedroom. And the great thing about this one is there's a nice sized side fenced yard, speaking of fence, for pets or play. And I actually had someone once say, "Mom, look, it's a great place for my, trampoline." Yeah. The garage is even air conditioned. I mean, this has got a lot of bells and whistles, obviously the granite and stainless and all that beautiful stuff. It's on 0.33 acres. It's got a circular driveway. This is a beautiful, beautiful home, and something that if you're looking for a home in a great community that's got some size to it and some upgrades, this is the one in Monterey. It's listed at $575,900. It is a short sale, so there's, obviously little wiggle room there. But if you're interested in this, give me a call. It's 239-595-0714.
All right, and I have a vacant lot on Marco Island that is essentially the end of terra firma. This is on Caxamis Court. Did I say that funny with my accent? With my eclectic accent. This is 1340 Caxambas Court, folks. This is an unbelievable location. This is the last one of these. It truly is. This is a large direct access lot with unbelievable views. Again, on Caxambas Court, which is about, Marco Island, I would argue, is as good as it gets, and Caxambas Court is the street, which is about as good as it gets. You have 247 feet of waterfront, and it has a new seawall. New seawalls run 200, it depends, on your negotiating abilities, but $200, $220, $240 a linear foot. So just a seawall is expensive. This has a brand new seawall. The sewer assessment is already paid. This is, again, 1340 Caxambas Court. The asking price is $2,699,000. And I'm going to tell you something. You could easily put up a gorgeous house for $225 a foot, give or take. You can have a good size house here, be in this project for $3.5 million maybe, and these homes now are close to $5 million, and that's just reality. And they're selling at that. So this is a deal if you are looking for a view lot in just as good a location as it gets. This is it. If you'd like more information or you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. Tom Morello.
I've got 1650 Edith Esplanade in Cape Coral. This is a riverfront home. It's 3-2, built in 63. The pictures do not look like a home built in 1963. Again, it's riverfront. Now, I like mango tree, so you can always get that homemade mango ice cream, summertime.
Or salsa.
Yeah, good stuff. This thing is listed at $549,900 for a riverfront home on a cul-de-sac on a pretty good-sized lot. It's 0.35 acres when the average one's a quarter of an acre, with riverfront views. It's wow. Yeah. At $549,900, this is a steal. Somebody will be lamenting this in a few years that they didn't buy it. If you'd like to see it, our number at the office is 239-567-9838.
All right, and with that, we have lots more deals coming at you, but we have to take a break. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate Best Buys. Stay tuned.
Has foreclosure gotten you down? Do you feel overwhelmed by financial problems? Maybe you just need some direction or guidance. Then let Mark L. Shapiro help you. Since 1992, Mark L. Shapiro and his staff have been dedicated in helping people with personal injury cases, foreclosure defense, short sales, as well as many other real estate matters. Visit us on the web at attorneyshapiro.com or call 649-8050. That's 649-8050. Mark L. Shapiro. Large enough to handle your legal needs, but small enough to care.
Looking for tenants? You should know that the most important part of property management is qualifying tenants, yet many overlook this vital step in the process. Michael Lyons with Zivkovic and Associates Real Estate Services specializes in property management. In fact, he currently manages over 400 homes. He's a licensed real estate agent and also licensed as a condo association manager. Additionally, Michael is completely fluent in Spanish. Michael Lyons has resided in Southwest Florida his entire life and enjoys doing property management. If you need help managing your home or just want a tenant placed, call 239-560-6164. That's 239-560-6164. Or visit his website at www.swflpropertymanager.com. That's swflpropertymanager.com.
Hi, I'm Sandy Pastor, Prudential Florida Realty's Park Shore and Ritz-Carlton offices. My partner, Pat Burnett, and I want to put our dedication, knowledge, and years of experience to work for you. Call us at 239-595-0714. If you want to buy or sell that beautiful home on the Gulf or on a championship golf course, we can help. I'm also certified and experienced in short sales and foreclosures with both buyers and sellers in this specialized type of real estate. Today, more than ever, it's important to work with an experienced and knowledgeable realtor. Naples is our home and our specialty. For a free market report or other information, call us at 239-595-0714.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Welcome back, folks. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate Best Buys. We just keep bringing them to you more and more, and I think it, again, warrants mentioning. I'm Jeff Popick, sitting with Jeff Tamburello and Sandy Pastor. The three of us actually work for different companies, and I think that's kind of special. This is not a commercial for any particular brokerage company. These are the true Best Buys across Southwest Florida. So with that, Tamburello, why don't you get us started off?
I got 5602 Cape Harbor Drive, Unit 401. It's a bank-owned, basically a coach home, townhome. $255 for 2003 3.2 in Cape Harbor. If you've never been to Cape Harbor, it's living. I mean, they have a really good time down there. It's a beautiful. It's one of the marquee developments in the Cape. Almost, you could say Lee County. $255, you're just not going to see these kind of prices for much longer. I mean, it's, and I said this a couple times, at the end of the cycle, you're always going to get cream per water prices, because as the little $50,000 houses go away, they're filled by $400,000 houses. In some cases, it should be $700,000 houses, and that's the funny part about this cycle, is everybody's looking for what was, and they're not seeing what is, which is, the nicer, higher end homes for unbelievable prices.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you give your number?
If you'd like to see this, you can call us at 239-567-9838.
All right. Sandy, what do you have?
This is a beautiful opportunity in Gray Oaks. This is a home that was built in 2002. In 2006, it sold for $2.3 million. It's now on the market as a short sale, but it's listed at $1,399. So this is truly an amazing opportunity. This one is gorgeous, 4+ den, 4.5 baths, over 4,400 square feet. You've got the views over the 17th hole of their beautiful golf course. The master is on the first floor, which is important to a lot of people. Of course, it's got the gourmet kitchen. The garage even includes a place to park your golf cart. Of course, it's got all of the beautiful amenities and upgrades you could imagine and would expect in a home like this. But this is a beauty. It's at 2821 Capistrano Way in Gray Oaks. And if you're interested in seeing this one or learning more about it, give me a call at 239-595-0714.
All right. And actually, earlier I had mentioned that some of these homes that come on the market, these foreclosures on Marco, this is an inland property that just came on. It is a foreclosure. The asking price is $197,500. It's a 1,500 square foot house. This may not be available by the end of today, and that's just, these come on and they go. And I do believe that sometimes the banks are using, these guys just aren't the quickest draws in the West, so to speak, even though we're in the East.
Well, the west of Florida.
The west of Florida, that's right.
That's all relative.
That's right. Quick draw McGraw. Boy, I wonder if that dates me. Anyway, this is $197,500. The address is 1380 Merrimack. Like I said, this is information I believe the bank has gotten that's outdated. This one will not last. This is going to be on the market just for hours or maybe days. It does need some work, but $197,000 and you can live on Marco Island is truly unbelievable. And again, this is not in the Marco MLS, folks. So if you'd like to see it, give me a call, 239-450-3000. And by the way, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, 2-car garage, over 1,500 square feet of living space. So, Tamburello, what do you got?
Oh, wow. You put me on the spot here, Jeff. I got 3104 Southeast 6th Avenue in Cape Coral, a 4-4 golf access pool home listed at $85 a square foot. Built in 79. It's an older home, but a 4-4 golf access pool home for $85 a square foot.
You had to say that again.
It's what else do you really need to say?
It's unreal.
The home has 2 master suites, a separate mother-in-law suite, the whole 9 yards. If you'd like to see this, you can give us a call at 239-567-9838. This one isn't going to be around very long.
All right. And Sandy, what do you have?
Well, at the top of the show, we mentioned some of the communities that are shrinking in inventory with just a very, very few really Best Buy opportunities. One that I mentioned was Pebblebrook Lakes, and I have a foreclosure here listed at $206,500. That's amazing for this development. You know, in this day and age, it's a 3-2, almost 1,850 square feet. And for those of you that aren't familiar, Pebblebrook is located in the Gulf Coast School District. It's got the great open floor plan with the split bedrooms. This is also a Fannie Mae owned property, which means you can get into this one for 3% down through the home path financing. So for a family that's looking for a nice size home, 3-2 in a great school area, this is something you definitely should be looking at. My number is 239-595-0714.
That's just amazing. $206,000 for
and that's what they're
Pebblebrook.
asking.
Yeah, that's unreal, and that's such a great spot, centrally located. So yeah, give Sandy a call. Okay, we need to take another break, folks. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys. You can always catch us on the web at realestatebestbuystoday.com. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
It starts with a dream of everything you want your home to be, and the personal touch of someone you trust to make it a reality. Making dreams come true is what we do. Your home reimagined.
At Dreammaker Bath & Kitchen, our award-winning design team creates a fun and easy approach to remodeling. Our showroom offers guests with countless displays of fine cabinetry and designer tiles. From traditional to contemporary, we have the value, design, and style of your choice to meet your budget. Call today for your free design consultation, 596-5306. Our website, naplesdreammaker.com, 596-5306. Dreammaker Bath & Kitchen, 596-5306.
Refreshed, renewed, remodeled by Dreammaker Bath & Kitchen.
Coastal Breeze News for a fresh perspective. Distributed free every other week at over 300 locations from Marco Island, Goodland, Isle of Capri, Naples, and Everglades City. Coastal Breeze News is a full-color newspaper with full-length featured stories and award-winning photography. Coastal Breeze News is about the people, places, and events you want to know about. Check out the full calendar of events, comprehensive classified section, and the ever-popular columnists. Winner of 14 Awards of Excellency from the Community Papers of Florida and member of the Florida Press Association. Coastal Breeze News is the perfect advertising medium to reach your customers. Coastal Breeze News is locally owned and operated, meaning your advertising dollars stay right here to grow this community. Coastal Breeze News, pick up a copy today for a fresh perspective, and be sure to check out coastalbreezenews.com.
BudgetBlinds.com.
Ever gone to a store to pick out new window treatments? But when you finally get home, it seems they never look quite as nice as the picture on the package. Well, there's a better way. Budget Blinds, bringing our showroom to your home. With Budget Blinds, you can view many styles such as plantation shutters, draperies, or blinds, all surrounded by your decor. No more guessing. The result? A perfect solution every time. 20 years in business, Budget Blinds is the nation's largest window treatment retailer with a personal touch from local, knowledgeable consultants. And we go the extra mile. Free temporary shades, free removal of your old blinds, and free installation. And there's a reason we're called Budget Blinds. Best quality, best value, best service, all with your budget in mind. Plus our exclusive no questions asked warranty.
Come discover Budget Blinds. For special discount offers, visit budgetblinds.com. That's budgetblinds.com or call 1-888-88-BUDGET.
Budget Blinds, a style for every point of view.
budgetblinds.com.
It's time to get back with Jeff, Sandy, and Jeff, the trio with insight into today's Southwest Florida real estate market. It's Real Estate Best Buys.
Okay, welcome back. You are listening to Real Estate Best Buys, the place for real estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick.
I'm Jeff Tamburello.
Sandy Pastor.
And why don't we go around one more time, give our contact information, and then we can get back to some more of these deals. I'm, again, Jeff Popick with Marco Island Realty. You can call me at 239-450-3000, whether you're buying, selling, or just would like to chat about this market. Again, 239-450-3000.
I'm Jeff Tamburello. I'm not only the president of the Hair Club for Men, I'm also a member.
You are?
With Steelbridge Realty. My number is 239-567-9838.
I'm not even going to say what I was thinking. Anyway, Sandy Pastor with Prudential Florida Realty. You can reach me at the Park Shore or Ritz-Carlton offices, and my number is 239-595-0714.
All right. And Sandy, why don't you get us started here?
Okay. This one is another sweetheart of a deal in River Reach. It's listed at $339. It's a 3.2, almost 2,000 square feet. This property was totally rebuilt in 2004 and 5. You've got the new hurricane impact glass, beautiful upgraded kitchen with the GE monogram as well as Sub-Zero. You've got AC system that even has a purifying system, California closets, Bose sound system. You know, it's got everything you could want. Of course, it's a pool home. It is at 2560 River Reach Drive. And if you're interested in seeing this one, my number again is 239-595-0714.
All right. And I have a condo. Actually, earlier in the show, I had mentioned Vintage Bay, the penthouses that, were at one time, somebody bought one about a year ago for $304,000, I think. Now penthouse is $430,000, $440,000. This is a foreclosure, not in the Marco MLS. For $229,900. This is not a penthouse; it's a smaller unit. It's a 3-bedroom unit, 2,100 square feet under air. It's really a great size condo. This is the 3rd floor of a 7-story building. You actually do get some nice views of the water. As long as you're up to the 2nd floor and below, 1st and 2nd floor, sometimes not too much over the trees, but 3rd floor, you do start to pick up some nice views. Again, $229,900 for a condominium at Vintage Bay on Marco Island. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. This one I don't see being around very long. If you'd like to see it, you can call me at 239-450-3000. And we've got just about, a minute or so. Tamburello, you've got something?
We've got a commercial listing for lease, Tamiami Square in Naples, where Naples Tomato is. We're going to be offering for lease about half of the plaza. And we're going to, the part that faces 41, I believe we're taking that out at 14 a square foot. The part that doesn't face 41, we're taking it out at 12. We also have an out parcel available there as well. Be an awesome place for like a bank branch or something.
All right.
If you would like more information, 239-567-9838.
Okay, folks, that about wraps it up for this show. You can catch us on the web at realestatebestbuystoday.com. And I'd love to have you tune in every week right here at 98.9 FM. Sundays at 10 a.m. We'll catch you next week. Stay tuned.
Be sure to listen to Real Estate Best Buys every Sunday morning at 10. Brought to you by the law offices of Mark L. Shapiro. In the meantime, if you need help buying or selling property on Marco Island, be sure to call Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, 239-450-3000. That's 239-450-3000. For help in Naples, call Sandy Pastor of Prudential Florida Realty at 239-595-0714. That's 239-595-0714. And for all your real estate needs in Lee County, call Jeff Tamburello of Steelbridge Realty, 239-567-9838. That's 239-567-9838.
Hi, folks. Jeff Popick here. If you're looking to purchase a Best Buy in real estate, whether a home, condo, lot, or commercial property, you should know that it costs you nothing to have an insightful and experienced realtor work for you and represent you. I have been an active real estate investor spanning almost 3 decades and also have my real estate license to help other people achieve their goals too. My specialty is representing buyers on Marco Island and in Naples. Find Real Estate Best Buys. I'm Jeff Popick of Marco Island Realty, and I invite you to call me without any obligation to discuss how I can help you too. Call 239-450-3000. anytime to speak with me personally about how I can help you achieve your real estate goals. That's 239-450-3000.